Hello, and welcome to OGs versus Seasoned Alcoholics, the best of two group stage for the Masters 2025. I am joined this evening by the delightful Wurzag.
Hello.
And we've got exciting games to come up this evening. All still to play for. I've been told specifically to stress that, all still to play for. If OGs lose 0-2 this evening, there is going to be an absolute clusterfuck of a tiebreaker, which I do not want to be the organizer who has to deal with that one.
OGs, I feel that everybody knows them, everyone loves them, or everyone hates them. Very, very divisive team in some respects. I think I've said before. I think Vi is one of the best supports in the tournament. A very, very good support player. We've seen some really great plays from Flowzone as well. Peebo, Time, Larry on occasion also. Seasoned Alcoholics, admittedly, not a team I know an awful lot about. They have a stand-in today. I don't know what the consensus way of pronouncing their name. I think it's Dr. Regron or Dregron or what, but I'm going to call them Dr. Regron. I assume that sounds funny. Yeah. But yeah, I think I've only maybe seen them play once before, so I don't know how good they are. And I can't say I especially know the rest of Seasoned Alcoholics lineup that well either. What's their standing at the moment? Do we know? Okay. Oh, damn. Commitment.
People hear me. Yeah, they're 6-6. And yeah, they've been having a decent tournament. So I guess they're fairly newcomers. I know that they've been introduced to. Yeah, my mic was muted for some reason. Thank you for the spot, chat. Yeah, they've had a decent tournament, I feel. They've what is it? They've done reasonably okay. I feel like they've been let down a little bit by just unfortunate scheduling conflicts, but I hope they've had a decent tournament, hanging out, playing a few games. They seem like nice chaps.
It's always good to see new teams in these competitions as well.
Exactly.
Like between the GFG tournament as well, and some of the other previous stuff, there've been some teams and players that I've not seen before, just kind of almost coming out of the woodwork to put up respectable showings as well, which is always nice to see.
Yeah. No, I heard that as well. I think they came from us. I might be wrong. They came to us from the Doghouse, which is where Jam Apple was giving us some free advertising for the tournament, which is very nice. So we love a bit of that.
The old Jam Apple pipeline.
The Jam Apple pipeline. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of how I found it. So I think I'm still relatively new to the community. I talk a lot, but my first introduction to the server was the Masters last year, where Maury just kind of picked me up off the looking for teams threads. I was like, yeah, you fit the MMR bracket, you'll do. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah.
I think that as I was another Team Classics Illuminous, I can only assume that I was picked because of the remaining MMR quota. I played some of the most shocking games of my life in that tournament. God damn.
That was this is the nice thing because I was because the accusation leveled at us was like from like because two of the alumni of like Xalapa and Inglorious moved to Radbara, and like Radbara is like top of the leaderboards, and we've obviously on our different team, and I'm like, so maybe the problem player, and that because we only won one game as the classics, and I think that was against GFG.
Yeah, there's
So
one man not
there's
represented in
there's
the
one
current
man that
Masters.
was responsible for why the
No way of
classics
knowing
was
who
not
this person
performing.
is, yeah.
I mean, that's what it's got to be. We just got to blame Mori because like it's obviously not the other four players because we've all gone on to other teams to have successful innings. Like, yeah. So we are waiting a little bit for who are we waiting for? The vice captain of not vice captain is late by like 5 minutes, and if yeah, so we're just waiting for a couple of people, but then we should have a start. I'd say it would be quite interesting. So I do know a small amount about the alcoholics, but I think Super Pie Bro's favorite hero is Lone Druid, and it would be amusing, like last group stage, like because I immediately banned it against him when we played against them, and it'd be really fun if they just let it through because he's not here.
It's not a hero you really want to see if you've got somebody
True.
who's a bit of a technician with them. They
Yeah,
can
exactly.
do some pretty disgusting things.
Yeah,
One of those heroes that he always seems to be like absolutely flat busted and is a menace to the meta,
yeah.
or is just never ever picked. There's never a middle ground with that guy.
Well, for me, it's always the game-breaking bugs. It's always like the if you like the Midas bugs of like, oh yeah, there's a new patch. Time to put Lone Druid on your ban list because guaranteed there's some interaction where like I don't know if the bear uses Midas, drops Midas, picks it up again, does a dance. Oh yeah, the Midas has like instant refresh cooldown, and then just like lose the game by that's
the Lone Druid bear, the source of 99% of all bugs in Dota.
I don't know, like
even in situations where he's not there somehow.
I am not a coding kind of guy. Like I've hung around a couple of Compsky people, but I don't feel like it can't be that hard. Surely, like it's just like it's a summoned unit, but with like hero attributes. Like you just kind of basically like give it the same code you would give a hero, surely. But I don't know.
It must be one of those things that whoever set it up in the first place had some weird sort of spaghetti code to enable it to sort of do something specific, which nobody's ever really sort of gone back and changed, or it's been there for so long and Valve sort of moved on so much from the point when it was sort of originally done that nobody has any idea what it actually does, and it's just sort of people constantly having to sort of fight it, and that sort of the associated tech debt is just so overwhelming that people dread to even touch anything to do with the hero.
Yeah, I could see that. Like they just keep kind of like adding more stuff. I'm just curious what the load like. How much can they add before it just kind of falls apart and just crumbles into the dust? So the lads are getting so bored in the lobby that they are swapping teams and moving over from side to side.
Yeah, honestly, maybe why they have heroes like Kez that can do so much stuff. It's trying to like, okay, if we let him do everything, eventually he'll do something, and it will enable us to diagnose where the problem is with the stuff.
True.
He's literally the canary in the coal mine.
Has Kez been played this tournament? Like,
I'm sure he has a couple times. I think he gets banned a lot, though.
Yeah, I feel like he gets banned quite a bit, but I don't know if does anyone know in chat whether Kez has been played at all, because I don't feel like I've seen a Kez yet. Because it's like, well, if you're not good at Kez, it's just kind of embarrassing. But if the enemy team has a Kez player, you immediately just kind of like ban it. So there's no one like, it's not like you can kind of just like put them on like a hero like I don't know like Lion, where it's like, well, you've not played it in 20 games, but it's not that hard. You could probably like have a fair shot at it. It's like no, you don't really have that with Kez, where it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go on it, but I've not played it in a while, so I'm gonna half-ass it.
Oh, alcoholics having to find an emergency stand-in.
Oh, again? Wait, what? I thought they had someone. I think they did have someone. They were just waiting, I think. Oh, their internet's screwed over. Yuno's internet has died, apparently. It's a rough one. That's a question. Do you think we could get Dota running on an ECG, like one of those like heart rate monitors, and we could just get Super Pybro to come in last second?
Yeah, it's just one of those like the entertainment things that they have in some hospitals now. Maybe plug it into that.
Searching for a 3,300 MMR player in the stand-ins. Okay.
What position are they?
That's a mid. I feel like your best shot would be Noah from T side if he's around. I feel like
It's probably a difficult ask given that they're
yeah,
playing OGs who might be the.
yeah. I feel like Saurian would be a bit high if you're asking me. As much as I love Saurian, he's like 600 MMR higher, which is a bit of an ask. I have the player data. I can actually do a bit of snooping for them. Who they got? Okay. If I like Jax from Gubcord might be an okay fit if they need a mid laner. Like he's like 3,100-ish MMR. Ideally I'd say Time Twister at this point if he plays a decent mid. Legend-ish. Maya from GFG. Noah from T side. I guess Squelchy from Radbara guys, but maybe a little bit lower than what they would like. Who else? What else do I know?
Looks like they're trying to get Squelchy.
Gonna get Squelchy, that's fair. If Solring was made to play mid, that would be quite funny. But obviously the tournament rules are you can just flex whatever roles and whatever goes on in the team chat when the heroes are revealed. It's between God and them.
I think Squelchy's a fine pickup in this situation. I mean, it
Yeah.
sounds like damning him the guy with faint praise, but
No,
it is
it's good.
a situation where there's actually quite a limited field of people within that MLR bracket who are available.
Yeah. I also feel like I will say shout out to Squelchy, like he has played the second best game of Quap that I've seen in tournaments. Only beaten by my Quap, because I went like Beyond Godlike on Ultra Kill. But
that is true.
But I think Squelchy would be a fine pickup. I can just get you into the lobby, lads. Let's get you in. Get in your teams, lads. I think also like they don't have Super Pybro, so they've lost that captain influence, and Squelchy is a captain, so like they both got a captain mid laner, so maybe that'll have a little bit of morale boost in the drafting stage. Right, let's move over.
Not having the shot caller might be a bit of a handicap potentially.
True. I don't know. Like, it's not always like the captain that does the shot calling. Though. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, because I feel like on the side of OGs, I feel like Flozen and Vi are kind of like the shot callers in the first like 20 minutes, while the corps are farming. Like, they're the ones that be like, "Oh, I'm going to come mid. I'm going to gank here. I'm going to do this play." Let's check. Is everyone ready? Cool. So it looks like alcohol. Well, we're the casters. Are we ready? I guess we are. So alcoholics are ready. OGs are ready. Casters are ready. And flip the coin. Get this show on the road. Spin, spin, spin.
OG's winning it.
Yep. Now, I will say, we are a biased cast because it would be more amusing if OGs went 0-2 in this series. So, we are kind of low-key hoping for OGs to lose, but purely from a team sit-outs perspective.
I'm nothing if not a disgusting reverse glory hunter who always roots for the underdog. So I feel that I kind of have to back seasoned alcoholics on this one.
Okay.
Being 2 players down. So.
Yeah, 2 players down. Like final games of the groups. Like I could be this. I could agree with that.
By the dog pact.
Oh, have people connected. And connection failure. Lovely. Great start, lads. Great start. Money down. Peebo did actually connected from. Right, let's remake. What happened there? Let's try again.
By the dog pact.
Are we going to get one? Yes! Amazing. Good. Great. Cool. Well, maybe this was the OG's DDoS and they didn't like the pool that was revealed.
Alright, what we got?
Got Pudge. Loves the Pudge. Immediately banning Squelchy's Viper coming out from OGs as the respect bans or end all respect bans.
Decent pool here. We got the sit-out supercomputer favourite Chen is available.
60% chance to win if you pick Chen. Guaranteed. Like you can go to sleep with numbers like that. Got some odd pickups.
There's some very solid supports here as well.
Yeah.
Although not that many of them, I suppose, but probably enough.
You got a good selection here. You got Lion, Jakiro, Disruptor, Ringmaster. Like I feel like you've got the OG's classics of Ringmaster and Nature's Prophet. Like that's a support combination that they've very comfortable on.
There's the Marcy and Abaddon as well.
I will say you're lacking a little bit in like traditional, in quotation mark, offlaners. Like you've only really got Tide Hunter, which I feel like OGs will try and pick up if they get the chance. They'll immediately try and snipe that Tide Hunter.
It's another game where Timbersaw and Bloodseeker are both in there.
They're bound at the hip. They're like yin and yang. Can't have one without the other. Okay, ban from the Marcy coming out from OGs.
Get behind that. Hell with that hero. Awful.
Yeah, it's kind of ass as a hero. Just don't really like playing into it, honestly. Like, because when it's on my team, it never seems to perform, and it's always like struggling for money, and it's always like trying to buy an arcane shoes and force stuff.
My gripe with that hero, I don't even mind like the movement abilities and that stuff because you can see them. There's like a very visual sort of like thing that's going on. It's her buffs that don't really have much of a visual or audible sort of cue associated.
It's been streaming apparently. It's done. Oh, that's why I didn't turn off the replays. My bad. I fixed it. Stop banning me. Look, this is the problem. Like, I'm trying to get better at streaming, and then I'm introducing more concepts and elements, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna break the stream. Like, so that shows the replays are working because it has a loop. I don't know what the loop was. I think it was of the test one I did earlier, but that means the replays are working, which means the replays will be working later. Like, I'll be real. Like, if you've heard us chatting, you've not really missed anything because there's only bans. So, but thank you for the message, Tomps. I'm not really looking at streams chat when I'm in game. So if you do have
5 seconds.
you just want your messages read out, just Steam message me, really. Like, just
Yeah, ban kind of interesting. I think
Dyer's turn to pick.
banning the Timbersaw as well on Alcoholics possibly a good idea. I guess
I
it's a
don't think
pretty
they have.
solid hero, but
I don't think they have a Timber player on OGs. Like, I think Times played it a little bit and Pivo's played it a little bit, but it's
Radiant's up.
very much like a counter pick. Okay, immediately picking up the Dawnbreaker on OGs.
seems good.
Yeah, good pick up.
Speaking of what's presumably the 3 position as well, I wonder what. I mean, there are definitely options here. Dawnbreaker seems to me one of the best ones, probably.
I feel that I've been trying to pick up Dawnbreaker all tournament, but it just never. Like, it's always banned or we don't get it quick enough, as it really is just first pick material.
I'm not even going to credit Pudge with talking about him, but you've got like the Tidehunter seems to be a hero that quite often underperforms. He's got a kind of job he needs to do, and it's not really enough to sort of make a visible impact. Earth Spirit, I guess, somebody who not a great deal many people play. Mars, though, I guess you've got as a good option.
Yeah, but I feel like this is why like Mars and Tidehunter aren't really picked up in pro game, or Mars for a different reason. But so Tide's like ults on a slightly too long cooldown now to really keep up with the tempo that I guess pro teams need, and Mars is just kind of in the dumpster. As if they buff it at all, it's immediately like got 90% pick rate in pro games. So you really have to know what you're doing on Mars to get the full benefit out of it. So as a result, you've really got limited options for offlaners here. Like, I feel like
he's not great into the Dawnbreaker either, is he? Because you can still ult in on people even if you can't see them in the ring.
Okay, immediately ignoring the fact that I said Mars is crap, but that's very fair.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're good at it, like I think this has. I've seen Seasoned Alcoholics play Mars a bit, so I guess it's just a decent comfort pickup for them.
Starting in 5 seconds, with or without you.
I can't quite remember who plays what. It might be MXR's hero. I feel like Reload's a support. Yuso is them. No, Yuno was their mid player. He played a really good Void Spirit the other day. And
oh, of course, yeah, because they've got Squelchy.
Yes, they got Squelchy now. And yeah, Yuso might be their carry. I'm curious where this Ricky's going to fit into the draft. Like, I know Pos 4 Ricky used to be a thing back when the Sleep Dart was pick up, but this is like that was fun times. Guess it's got to be a Pos 1 Ricky or Pos 2 Ricky.
10 seconds.
Yeah, if it's a core Ricky, it's going kind of all in on your
5 seconds.
presumed Pos 1 kind of early. For a hero that I guess there's not really any. It's not like there's a Slardar or something like that that's going to quite easily just like mess him up real early or something like that. But
Terrorblade picked up by OGs. This one's interesting because not seen Larry play much OGs. Sorry, played much TB. I've seen Time Twisters. Terrorblades, Chef's Kiss. That's good. That's some good stuff. But could be an interesting pickup.
Could it be time on him, and they're just going to play him in a different spot?
Oh, I would love to see TB3 in this tournament purely because it's such like a pro game thing to do.
What's the build for TB played from the 3 position?
Good question. I think you pick up a pipe. Like. I think the logic behind TB3 is you can play it in the offlane role and it does okay, but it also gives you the flexibility to flex it as a Pos 1 if you want it to.
Okay.
Because it's to kind of debate the enemy team. So it's if it turns out to be a good TB plus 1 game, you can just put it Pos 1, but you can also play it in the free position, which I don't know. It does okay. It wins the lane with the fraction where you just throw the mirror images at the enemy team,
Yeah, those flex pick sort of heroes have done quite well this tournament, I think. You can even say, for example, this Ricky is actually something other than a core. Even maybe it's something that you can, perhaps not the best example in his case, but something like a Weaver you can pick up early as like a support, but then also you can play it as a core, and it's just excels basically wherever the hell you put it.
Maury's asked who is favoured. I feel like OGs are kind of slightly favoured in this, purely because they've had a really good strong showing in the tournament so far.
Definitely
And
based
also
on
Tinker pickup.
Interesting.
I mean, if you wanted another reason to want OGs to lose, here is it. Here it is. Like playing Tinker and Dawnbreaker, the global presence, lads. It's a bit of a messy one.
10 seconds.
It's going to be Peebo Tinker, or is this a Flow Zone Pos 4 Tinker? I guess they got that flexibility.
Yeah, it's another one of those heroes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Clinks.
Clinks.
Wait, hold on. Is this TB3? Hell yeah! Flow Zone Pos 4 Dawn. TB3. We're in the big leagues now. We are in the big leagues. This is like some pro-level Dota players.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I think it could be Squelchy Huskar, which I've not seen him play that much, but could be interesting. Like, you've got two cheese heroes now. It's a battle of the cheese. You either got mid Huskar cheese or mid Tinker cheese, which could go either way. Now, I will say, if seasoned alcoholics are listening, buy a BKB on this Huskar. Like, I've been mauling all about this Huskar, like, on the seasoned alcoholics last time they played it. Please buy a BKB. Do not buy 2 Sanj items. Just buy the BKB. It is a fine item. It's really good for Huskar to keep the tempo up. Okay.
I don't know. It's a mid Clinks and a Pos 1 Terrorblade.
Mid Clinks, Pos 1 Terrorblade. Okay. I like this a little bit less. Now, I feel like you're going to have real trouble like in your starting a fight, because all of your initiation is going to be on Vi's Blink Dagger, and like if the Pos 5 doesn't get a Blink Dagger at a good time, like how do you start a fight for OGs now? Because Time's probably going to want to rush Blade Mail Ags on Dawn, so no Blink Dagger. Clinks is very squishy, and like they will be countered by good vision. Support Tinker can't initiate.
You've not even got somebody who you want them to go on so the Dawn and everybody else can jump in, because everybody else is like fairly squishy.
Yes. Okay.
It'll be interesting. I think the Tinker's still going to be very, very annoying for the Huskar in these fights. And as you say, if he doesn't pick a BKB up, I hope he enjoys not being able to hit anything.
Yeah, I hope he enjoys being blind for the entirety of the game. Like, average. Yeah, like, this could just be a skill matchup, though. I feel like Squelchy's... If he's played a decent amount of Huskar, you can definitely put one over on the Clinks mid. Oh, he's gone for engulfing... Okay, I should introduce who's playing who right now, before I start commenting on the facet pickups. So, for the side of the Radiant... Standing in for Seasoned Alcoholics, we have Mr. Squelchy on the Huskar with the Incendiary Facets. We have MXR on Mars. We have Dregron, or I'm going to call him Dragon, on the Ursa. We have Kuso on the Disruptor. And we have Reload on the Ricky. Facing up against them, we have OGs. We have Laurel Llama on the Terrorblades. We have Peebo on the Clinks. We have Time Twister on the Dawnbreaker. We have Flow Zone on the Support Tinker. And we have Vi on Iron. Looks like neither team has decided to have a scrap with one another, and they're both going to secure 2 rooms. Fair enough. That's what I would do as well.
Who was the first person to think of having an ancient? You! Get mad! Go smash their ancient!
So yeah, so what I was saying. I have played only a little bit of mid Clinks. I would have thought you would go for the Suppressive Fire facet. I think that's what it's called. It's where Clinks and his skeletons increase mischance whenever he hits someone with an auto attack who is affected by Tar Bomb. And that's really good against heroes like Huskar, Ursa, and other right clickers because you can stack all the mischance up to like a ridiculous degree. Anyway, just my 2 cents. I would have gone for something else, but Piba probably is better at the game than I am, so say. Let's turn our attention
Flozin's
to...
Tinker already annoying the hell out of the Ursa with the first level.
Of course, yeah, we've done this exact lane. We drafted like Lulu Tinker into, I think it was Sleepy Moon Ursa, and it just blinded him the entire lane. So who do you think is going to win this one then? Like on this in the lane at least? Like the Ursa Disruptor or?
I think it's still gonna be OGs. I have to admit, I like elements of the Seasoned Alcoholics draft, but there's other bits of it that I really don't. Namely, stuff like where's Ricky? Not sure how much I like the Ricky POS4. I know we talked about it being potentially a flex hero, but it's not somebody I. If you were going to ask me to name like heroes that I thought were good flex heroes, he was not somebody who would rank particularly highly. I freely admit I may be completely wrong there, but not somebody I particularly rate in this sort of position. And I think the Mars, as we kind of discussed before, might.
Oh, we missed first blood. Squelchy taking down Piba mids. Nice pickup, lads.
Oh, nicely done.
I would have
yeah, Mars. I don't know if he's the hero for this game either. Be interesting to see.
See, it's funny you mentioned that about the support Ricky because I got bodied last night by a POS4 Ricky. It was I think arguably the biggest stack difference in MMR that I've ever played in. We had like 4 Ancient players and a Legend player up against 4 Immortals and an Archon player. And I was like, how is this balanced? Like, they have an average stack of 5,000 MMR. We have an average stack of 4,000 MMR. This is ridiculous. Like, even like the biggest difference in MMR in this tournament is like, I think between like GFG and I think T-side, and that's like an average of 500-ish MMR. But like to have double that
continues to outdo itself.
Exactly, like it's crazy to me.
I can definitely see why OGs wanted to ban the Abaddon in this situation, because I think now I absolutely love Disruptor as a hero. He's probably one of my favorite heroes. He's not doing anything in this lane. Like he's just sitting there watching while Ursa gets lasered in the face over and over again, wishing that he had a Foxy shield. He's not a hero he's a very fun hero and a very, very good team fight hero, but you don't necessarily sort of expect to absolutely dumpster people in lane with him. He doesn't really do a great deal of damage. You want to Ursa's a potentially good hero to fight with him because somebody runs away from Ursa, you can glimpse him back, Ursa can mess him up with the high damage that you can do. But in this situation, Ursa's damage is completely shut off by the fact that he can't see. So
true.
It's going to be a difficult lane for the Disruptor to have impact in, I think.
Okay.
But also, because you've got the Ricky in the 4 spot, I don't really think that swapping the supports around really does anything either. It's,
I feel like it would probably be worse.
Mark against the Ricky.
Yeah. I guess they're just going to try and squeeze as much farm as they can. Okay, let's turn our attention to mid. I was surprised that like early game kill pick up by the Huskar. I would have thought like just common sense, do not go near this Huskar, like pretty much ever. Unless you've got numbers with you. Huskar hurts early game.
Yeah.
Difficult to deal with. It will just win every trade. Like he just pumps out more autos than you, and he pumps out better quality autos than you. That's a bit
Lion's very low top.
Okay, good clean pickup by the Ricky. I feel like Ricky could do some work. Maybe it's like Bounty Hunter, where it just kind of like hangs around, snipes couriers, and Dawnbreaker kill. Oh, Dawnbreaker kill picked up bot. Looks like Ursa's going to join her in death. And another kill. Huskar kill mid. Who died first? Okay, well, people picked up the kill early, which is better for XP. Camera is just all over the place. Lots of little fights happening.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
I like games like this where there's lots of little fights going on all over the place.
Okay, Kuso taking some
Oh,
damage.
another fight going on bottom.
Ursa trying to finish off the Tinker. Can he do it? Fast old man.
No mana and the glimpse on cooldown on the disruptor, unfortunately.
Yeah, quick rotation from a Squelchy, but
Radiant's middle tower is about
not
to
managed to
fall.
pick up anything at the moment. And it's a very sad walk back to mid lane, having done nothing. But I guess that's what you want. Show your team. It's a good morale boost when the mid laner shows up because they are watching the map.
Dyer's scanning all over for enemies.
Ooh, Mars getting dived on.
Yep, Mars getting dived top.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes right now. You're a
And Lion's going to cap their Wisdom Rune. Looks like.
That's like the plan.
Dyer is scanning for enemies. Probably hoping to Dyer's middle tower.
I feel like this is the advantage of having
Oh, with
Vine.
Tinker,
Radiant's top tower is getting torn down.
Tinker's looks like they're going to try and get the one on the other side as well.
Yep. Oh,
Huskar
Huskar
going
died
down
mid.
again.
Huskar died mid. Oh, he's going to die to the burn. Dies to the burn. Okay. Fortunately, Vi doesn't manage to find the...
We're getting the courier though.
That's the courier.
it's
Through
better
the
than nothing.
smoke cloud. Through the smoke cloud. What's the mischance?
Hanging on
Level
by a
1.
brick.
Faves then, yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Still not hugely worth of Vi. It's always a bit of a gamble play going for the XP shrine, I find. You really got to coordinate with the mids. But I guess Clinks and Huskar were dead, so don't have to worry about the mid rotation there.
I think a few minutes ago, Kuso had an opportunity there with, or would have had an opportunity for a glimpse there if they had the
Clinks
mana. to
rotating
bring
bot.
Oh.
Picking up the Ursa. No, clip red push back with a well-timed glimpse. Now it looks like Ursa's going to swing back in. Doesn't manage to find the pickup on the Dawn.
Yeah, getting very lucky not to go down there. I think Kuso needs to funnel some clarities out to make sure that they can save this Ursa when things like that happen.
Boo. Got a couple of charges in his stick, I guess. The Ricky's rotated down as well. They're going to try and look for Time Twister now. Time hammers away. 2 Blink Strikes onto the Tinker. Kibo attempting a little tower dive. Engulfing steps out. Now, Radiant team looking very low under this tower. Prime diving opportunity.
Oh,
Oh, and
Huskar's
Huskar's in! Huskar's in. Onto Pibo. Nice
Oh, and
popped.
the Clink's jumping out to the skeleton, getting out of the ring.
Very nice. Very nice little play.
And everybody shuffles off in embarrassed silence after nobody died.
Yeah. Pibo's still looking for this early game kill. He's popping under tier 1. Finds the Ursa at last. And is going to find the Disruptor as well, it looks like. Nice 2 pickups. Desperately needed, I think. I think that's the thing. Like, in a Huskar lane, you can't really sit mid. You need to kind of go somewhere else because you're not going to farm against this hero.
You can look. It's kind of fun.
Another situation where I feel, I mean, I've talked before about how much like I dislike some of the facets, but I think the Disruptor going for the Thunderstorm one, not a big fan. I think the objectively best Disruptor facet is the one that lets you cast the repulsion, whatever it's called,
the repulsion.
electromagnetic repulsion on allies. And I think it might not have necessarily saved the Ursa in that situation because the Clinks isn't going to be in range to actually be affected by it. But
How does
it's,
how does Thunderstorm work? Do you need? Is it ground targeted? Is it like? I've never seen
it's
this.
ground
facet.
targeted if you have. We
Yeah,
can
the
be ground
shards.
targeted with the shard. All the facet does is if you have a kinetic field down and
Yeah.
something has Thunderstorm on it, it hits
Yeah.
everything within the kinetic field. But
Okay.
Thunderstorm already does such poor damage anyway. It's not even
Yeah.
that good a farming tool.
It's really not.
He's one of those heroes that unfortunately has the. He's got 3 facets, but one of them's a gimmick. One of
Yeah.
them's kind of bad, and then the other one's the kind of one that's sometimes relevant.
Okay, Pibo's come back down to the bot lane. Looks like he's going to try and pick up another couple of kills. Got the power treads. Got the Falcon Blade. He's been spotted under the tower. They know he's there. They're going on the Lion. They think
the
that's an
Lion
easier
comes
pickup.
back.
Dawnbreaker ult popped. The Lion just about surviving. Disruptor to fall. Don't have quite the damage to finish off this Lion.
Ricky nearly going down.
Ricky
Oh no, he's
survives.
getting out as well. Oh no, the Clinks is going to go pick him up.
Clinks is quite tanky relative with all these points in Death Pact. But now comes the Huskar. Burn him down. Burn him down. Oh, unlucky. Was that an
Ooh,
armor
that's,
toggle?
yeah.
Unlucky armor
Yeah, I
toggle,
think so.
unfortunately. Means that Huskar will fall.
Dyer's middle tower.
And Time's going to pick up the Mars as well.
Unless it's back.
Oh, lovely stun coming up from the Mars. We'll keep him alive. Unfortunately, Urn will pick him up.
Yeah, I think the Disruptor tried to health potion him.
He did, but the Urn reduces the
Yeah.
effectiveness a little bit. Vi's taking a lot of tower shots here under the tower. Everyone just keeps coming to the bot lane, the eternal fight. Vi's hit 6. Can't quite
It's just
find a good target.
the Disruptor was very, very close to being able to glimpse that Tinker as he was TPing out.
Now, say what you will, but all this for time has given Larry a lot of space. He's on 71 last hits, and let's have a look at the net worths coming out the lane.
That is true.
Yeah, he's a tasty net worth lead. Picking up 4
wow, yeah.
OGs now with those extra kills picked up bot. Yeah. I will say,
two...
having
Oh, no, I was
seen...
about to say the... Sorry.
No, you first.
I know, I was about to say the two mids were almost dead even on last hits, but then I realised I was looking at Mars instead of Huskar. But there's still not too much in it.
There's not too much, but I feel like you need the early game lead on Huskar. It's that hero is awful to play from behind. Like, it's really painful.
Haul ass and help out that bottom tower. There's not going to be
Okay, smoke coming out from the side of OGs now. Lion is looking for that first finger kill, I feel. Experimental pings. Flow Zone and Vi looking through the jungle. They might find Huskar. They do find the Huskar. With the stun. Okay, well, that's a warning
the
shot.
Huskar.
It's a warning shot.
tower is about to be a pile
Now
of smoke.
Peebo is going to start patrolling the enemy jungle and look for any kills there. But won't necessarily find anything. Now the Ricky doesn't have invis yet, so he is using his natural stealthing skills of hiding by the trees. Nice. Force of the Dawnbreaker ult. Oh, and the Disruptor glimpse
coming
back. Lovely job. This is going south very quickly for OGs, as their little gank has been rumbled by quick rotation from the side of Seeds and Alcoholics. Peebo to fall as well. And Squelchy doesn't kill himself with his armlet this time. Fair play.
I was very worried Squelchy was going to armlet toggle and then get killed by a skeleton.
Yes.
Radiant scanning around for enemies. Their odd-looking, bulging eyes.
This is why I don't play core. I'm going to take the pressure of not killing myself to my own items.
Bit curious that Vi is maxing mana drain, but gone for the Fist of Death sets. I feel like that might be a misplay.
Ah, I had not noticed that.
Yeah, I was wondering because I just saw that. I used to play Lion mid, and I'm like, oh, I thought F Spike did a lot more damage by level 6. And then I was like, oh, it's only got 1 point in F Spike, but 3 points in mana drain. There's probably a good reason he does it, because I feel like Fist of Death is the better facet. I just don't know why you'd max.
Yeah, I mean the mana drain facet, like you'd say, oh, you know, it's not the silly gimmick one. Surely
Yeah.
it's the best one, but it does
Yeah.
so little. It's
Yeah,
not,
it really does.
yeah.
Boys, looking to snipe the Disruptor.
Oh, it doesn't have mana for the. Oh no, he's got it now.
Let's
But
quickly
he's
clean up
gone
a
on
kill.
by the Huskar.
Oscar's going to clean this up quite nicely. Oh, good kill.
Your talents
Okay.
surpass your loveliness.
So there's a lot of plays happening behind the mid-tier 1, where they're just kind of trading support for support, which I guess is what you want for OGs. Like, you want this...
Good stuff.
Let me find a courier. Like, you know you have the late game with the Terror Blades, and, like, Larry's been uncontested for a long time. And if they keep doing these, like, really aggressive plays with the Clinks... Oh, Static Storm onto 2.
White in the triangle.
Hebo to 4 with the dots, and Flow Zones are going to melt as well, it seems. Larry may have been
Yeah,
glimpsed for the
getting
first
some,
time this game.
Getting some good pickups then.
Yeah, these are good. I feel like you need to start translating these into towers, though, if I have to make one criticism. Okay, looks like they're going to listen to me from wherever they are, and go straight onto the Lion. Marino Death coming out. Pumping the Lion full of damage. And they might pick up this mid tower now.
Larry's still farming away unmolested though.
True. I feel like you do need to take the towers first, though. Like, you need to kind of crack open the Dire's side of the map to be able to go and start contesting him. Like, you're waiting for the Mars Blink Dagger, which is on the courier. See, now you have the chance to go and actually start contesting the TV, because you can go and you have that set up. Like, right now, the fights have been going quite well for Seasoned Alcoholics, because OGs overextend, and they don't have a way of, like, quickly nuking someone down yet without the Lion Blink. So, yeah, they've been able to counter-initiate quite effectively with the Huskar. Tinker immediately disrupting all pushes with his March Machines.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem for Seasoned Alcoholics. The wave clear they got with the Tinker, the Clinks
Yeah.
being able to basically just creep, cut waves uncontested and run around at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a problem for them if they are going to try and end this sooner rather than later.
I don't know, that's the thing though, like, you are on a clock, but it's not awful. Like, I will say, I think if this game extends to about 45 minutes, I think OGs have it, purely because Clinks and TB it's fantastic late game. And the Ursa still hasn't finished Battle Fury, which is quite unfortunate. Like, it's set 18 minutes. Oh, amplified damage, Desolator on the Clinks now. Okay, Huskar's in. Risky dive. Arena Blood coming out. Catches free.
Oh, but Mars getting pretty messed up though. And it's going to
Yeah.
go down to the Clinks.
Fighting into the Marching Machines. Okay, now it could be the time for OGs to start snowballing this. The Clinks is going to start melting towers with the Desolator, and you've got such good sustain with the Tinker, +4.
Cashed in its brick chips. Unless it's basketball.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the start of the momentum that sort of puts it away for OGs at this point.
Yeah, put it away for Alcoholics, you mean?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is standing on its last brick.
Yeah, I would be a bit concerned if I was on the Alcoholics team at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like you're waiting for a lot of timings right now. You're waiting for the Ursus Battle Fury and Blink Dagger. I feel like you're waiting for the Huskar BKB, which he's working on. And you're waiting for, I don't really know what Mars gets. Sometimes you get BKB, sometimes you get Eul Scepter. Like, you're waiting on a lot of items before you can really start deathballing again, I feel. Okay, smoke coming up from the side of OGs again. They're really good at these smokes. Like, they're really good at just making sure the smokes are always out of stock. Hex Blink onto the Ursa. Catches him. Enrage popped. Not managing to find the kill, unfortunately, but I don't know if they're going to be able to take a return kill.
It's a shame they weren't able to grab one of them with the Disruptor as they were disengaging them.
Yeah. Okay. The Ursa's still being
the
harassed in
tanks
his
coming
jungle. Send him back, Huso. Managing to find a glimpse there. Okay. Can they... Oh, they find the Clinks! Do they have the damage, though? Yes, they do. Bone Man will fall. Squelchy picks up the kill. Off they go. Again, I like how they get these little kills, but I just don't feel like it translates into an objective quickly enough. Like... Because the side of OGs are just playing so aggressively, like, like sure you kill them, but like by the time it like Clinks respawns, like your creeps have already died at the tier 1. And again, Larry has been uncontested the entire game. If we look at the scoreboard briefly, Larry's scoreboard is in a different game. It's 1-0-0.
Oh wow! And there's 205 last hits as well for Larry at the moment.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd
I need to gather the lads together and just run at this Terrorblade and make him pay. Like he's gotten off too lightly, like all this entire game. Here he goes. Green of Blood popping out. Is he going to get the Sunder off? Thankfully the smoke cloud's going to make this very tricky. It's taken a while to kill though. Oh, caught with the glimpse.
Can be done though.
Lovely glimpse by Cuso, catching by.
Oh, the
Now the
Clink's coming in.
Now the Clinks has shown up. Ursa's trying to man fight him. Oh, lovely engulfing step to get away from the bear. Okay. A good trade, I think, for Seasoned Alcoholics. Like you picked up 2, you lost the Mars, sure, but you got that desperately needed to kill
look now.
2 the
Radiant's bottom
Terrorblades.
tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine, you can look. It's kind of funny.
Death's bounty.
You picked up the XP rune. Clinks again, just playing their side of the map. Looking for a support who's alone. Doesn't manage to find anyone. How are we doing tonight? This?
But Radiant's
Ursa's
bottom
Blink Dagger's been picked up, so we can start showing up.
Okay, fine, you can look. It's kind of funny.
This is redundant.
Dyer's middle tower has taken one hell of a beating.
So, what do you feel like Seasoned Alcoholics needs to do to turn this one around? Do you feel? There's a 10k net worth difference at 22 minutes, right here.
I really don't know. The net worth difference and their lineup kind of going against them in some respects.
They found Huskar.
Does feel like it's going to make it very difficult.
Will be brought low by the Clinks and the Lion. Yeah.
I don't even know whether just going as 5 and trying to take some objectives is really going to work out for them either at this point.
I am not a betting man.
And it's all good and well to say, oh yeah, they just need to go and kill Larry over and over again.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's nearly 25 minutes into the match now, and
Yeah.
I,
First
that's
tier 1 to
by
4.
no means,
There's a big brick in the sky.
yeah, it's by no means guaranteed they'll be able to do that particularly easily. I mean, they've only done it once so far, and
Dyer is
It took them a while as well. Like that was
It
4
wasn't-
heroes going up on
yeah,
Larry.
yeah, they had to commit an awful lot to it, and even though they only lost a support, I think it still wasn't free for them.
No, they lost the Mars for it. Now the Tinker push. Oh, this is a brutal push coming out from OGs. Terrorblade and Clinks. With... Oh! Mars ult popping out.
Black King Var on the Dawnbreaker.
DKB revealed on the Dawnbreaker. Fortunately, fighting into the March of the Machines is certainly something.
Radiant's middle tower is gone.
Okay.
It's on in our heart.
Yeah,
So
now
I-
the Huskar and the Mars are down, and they've lost the Mars ults, even if they were to buy back on the Mars. So I don't know whether he has buyback even, but it doesn't
I
really
did-
feel like they've got anything that can stop this push.
It's true. It's true. Now, I'm hoping they stop pushing for a few seconds because I recorded a replay of that fight and I want to see if it's going to load.
Ah.
The mid barracks will fall on the side of OGs because this is what you want in a fight. Like you take a couple of kills, you immediately translate into objectives, but good god, how quickly those buildings fell. This is like 24 minutes, and the tier 2 fell, tier 3, and a lane of racks.
Yeah, meta
Pulled apart.
Terrorblade plus illusions and
Yeah,
friends just hammering
And
those
Clinks,
buildings.
yeah, the Deso coming down, and like
If you're in the vicinity of
it's looking very rough right now.
on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
Okay. Now they look like they're going to do the exact same thing to the bot lane, and dare Seasoned Alcoholics to try and do something about it.
Don't look
Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with Bird. I think this may be a case of this is unrecoverable.
Yeah, this is
Radiant's bottom
if you
Pile of dust
just because you don't have the late game, unfortunately, like, and I also feel like Ursa struggles into Terrorblade. He just gets health swapped because
now, but Radiant's bottom
the counter to Ursa is like either kiting it, which Peebo has done a fantastic job of with the engulfing step, like just like stepping out, moving over to a nearby creep camp, and just like getting away from the Ursa, or like.
Radiant scanning
I'm pretty sure the Ursa would just lose the man fight versus Terrorblade at this point. Like, even if he gets a Terrorblade low, he just, whoop, sundered, boom, and then dead. Okay, looks like Roche is being done by the side of OGs. Right, it doesn't look like Seasoned Alcoholics are going to contest. So I'm going to test whether the replay worked.
Uh-huh.
So, will the replay work? No, it doesn't. It takes it back to the loading screen. For goodness sake. Right, my bad. The replay technology. Yeah, everyone gets to see my lovely Slark skin again.
well warm when they killed it.
You miss nothing. You miss nothing, chat. It was just Roche being taken.
Nobody saw anything. Nothing happened.
They saw something. They saw how cool my Slark skin is with the very cute little like fish with the little fish antler thing again. Right, I'll have to mess around with that one. So the hotkeys different. My bad. Maybe that's punishment. If people are rude about me, I just make them watch the bad replay again, the test replay. It's not even a good Slark skin. Like, I just clicked on the hero randomly. I think it's just kind
Just
of like
cut to a replay from a completely different game, just like a
Yes.
slight play or something.
my Overwatch play, please. Like, I deserve to play the game with this on Anna from Overwatch. Okay, looks like Ricky's got his diffusal blade. They're scratching at this tier 3 top. Do they have the wave clear though? Now, I don't want to jump on the I hate support Ricky bandwagon, but like I feel like this is another one of the weaknesses where it's like you can't wave clear, which is like if you had like a Jakiro or I don't know, like a Lich or something right now, you could at least stop OG's push a bit by killing the creeps. But like Ricky can't do it. Like he can't show him the way to go and kill these creeps, so it's all on the Mars.
I was surprised that Jakiro went unbanned and unpicked. He's not a hero I particularly like, but he is undoubtedly a very, very good wave clear hero that makes fighting into high ground a pain in the ass. That
I feel like
it
it's not
feels
fun.
to me that you maybe could have tried for like a really, really greedy lineup, gone for the instead of Disruptor, go Jakiro, and then have your Ricky in the Pos 4, and then just gamble on being able to drag the game out so long you have another core.
Coming out with the blade mail. BKB. Oop. Okay. Ursa's found the clinks for the first life, but can they get any more? Okay, Aegis will be popped.
Yeah, Lion getting picked off before he could join the fight.
Ooh,
It's
Ricky's
nice for
slithering
Alcoholics,
away
but-
on no health. Walking away from Terrorblades. Good find on the Lion as well, I think. Okay, now it looks like metamorphing time.
Yeah.
Terrorblade is going to smack this building down. All pretense is gone. You have to deal with this Terrorblade now. It's like this push is horrendous. Like the techie.
You
sorry,
don't even have your Lion, and
Ooh,
you can just stand there. and
Interesting
smash
blink
this
from the
building.
Mars. Pushes the Dawnbreaker in. They find the Dawnbreaker, swapping it for a Mars. That's the annoying thing. Like, I mean, we've done the exact same thing where we do a push strap with Tinker. I keep calling him techies. It just heals the wave, and like, there's just so much building damage, and like, it's such an easy like. It's not easy to deal with. Like, you need some way of like
Yeah.
killing this.
Radiant come back from this.
Lion finger pops, doesn't manage to find a kill.
Need that Mars sack play to get the Dawnbreaker
Yeah.
as well. I don't think OGs even care.
I don't think they
It's like
do.
They already didn't have the Lion, and they were still
Yeah.
still battering buildings down 4 to
Thankfully,
5.
like I feel like you need to try and find either
Yeah.
the Clinks or the Tinker at that point, because the Dawnbreaker's
Yeah.
nice, but like she's not keeping this push alive.
Yeah, this isn't her point in the
Okay,
game.
glimpse
to
the
contribute
Tinker
to.
away, but unfortunately the Tinker has the ability to rearm, so it's going to come back in immediately on another creep. Okay, they find the Clinks. Very good find, really nice find. Can they finish him? Finish him. Static Storm.
Delaying the Tinker as long as possible.
Ursa just being out DPS right now by the Terrorblades, unfortunately. It's Huskar to fall as well. Free
this
pass
feels
given
like
to the line. This is a Jova.
a very decisive fight.
This is unfortunately a very Jova moment. It would be lovely to have a replay of it, but I'm pretty sure everyone's bored of seeing my Slark skin at this point.
Yeah, the last lane of buildings is going down for Seasoned Alcoholics now, who will probably be using this time to decide what they're going to do into this OG's team next game.
Yeah. I feel like, having seen OGs play a few times now and cast a few of their games, they're really good in that first 10 minutes of just like grouping together and trying to pressure out like a lane really quickly. Like, you saw it with the Clinks as he was jumping bots. Oh, it's got a fall. Mars gonna go down as well. Orchid coming out from the side of the Clinks. Ursa trying to claw away at this Terrorblade, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it before he gets CC'd up. Oh, nice glimpse by the Disruptor, pulling back into the smoke clouds. Walking away, walking away. Can they get out? Can they get out? Can they kill the Terrorblades? Well, he dies to the Static Storm. Okay, he falls. That's a small win in and of itself. Oh, they find the Disruptor, but I feel like this is Jova at this point, like... Unless there's some miracle play where the Ricky pulls 5 rapiers out of his bum and decides to go ham. And Larry's called.
GG called.
Yeah, GG's called. I thought Larry had called it first, and I was like, oh. I was like, I know I paid them off to lose the game, but I didn't have to make it so blatant, lads. Okay.
Yeah, convincing OG's performance there.
Yeah, very convincing indeed. Right, let me... Right, unfortunately, Slark Enjoyers will have to wait, as there is now the caster's couch to hang out on. As
I don't think it's all bad for Seasoned Alcoholics, though. I definitely think that Mars didn't really do a great deal for them, as kind of predicted early on.
Yeah. I think it just kind of struggles as a hero at the moment. Like, let me get you back in the lobby, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, I feel like you have to kind of learn to play against this particular like style of Dota that OGs does, which is like if they feel like they won the lanes, they're going to group up immediately and try and deathball it. Like, I think GCDD cottoned onto this like fairly well. And if you want to learn how to go and play against OGs, go watch the GCDD versus OGs games, which is like they either won the lanes, so stop the death ball, or they reacted really quickly to get all the heroes down there because they know OGs are going to try and do this like 4-man group up strat and try and kill your safe lane. Then go from there.
I feel that's definitely one of GCDD's strengths as a team. They're a very, very good reactive team, and who were kind of very quickly suss out what gimmick a particular enemy team like to do and try and find a way around it. They're quite inventive.
Yeah. I think it also helped they had Nazir, like who had also played against OGs.
That's also true. Yeah.
We've licked our wounds to OGs enough that like we feel like we have a better idea of how to play against them. Okay. Yeah, maybe just unfavorable pool, I guess. I feel like the Huskar was pretty decent as well. Like maybe didn't quite get the trades you needed in lane. Like you needed to ideally not die to the Clinks, as any kind of even trade in the early game for Huskar is a bad trade.
Yeah, I think the POS 3 pool was kind of a bit odd in that there were some very good POS 3 heroes, but they weren't necessarily the sorts of heroes that a lot of people will necessarily have a great deal of familiarity with.
Yeah,
like some of them could be very, very good and probably would have been much better than Mars in that situation, but it might just be a case of hero pools not just working out.
Yeah, agree. I'd say as well, if Squelchy ends up watching this back and wants to, I don't know, play more Huskar games, I've had real success with picking up a Blink Dagger after the Armlet. Like, I feel like I really struggled to kind of get my foot down in a Huskar game until recently, and the Blink Dagger gives you so much more flexibility than you realize, because it goes from Huskar walking up a lane to try and like spear a support to jumping out the trees, blink silence, and then jump on someone. Like you could do some really fancy players with a Blink Dagger. So that's just my 2 cents. Go Armlet, Blink, BKB. That's my build. I recommend it. Scotchy has made his way back into the lobby. That's good, because I haven't actually told him the password. It's clearly the security is compromised at the Masters.
Yeah.
I will give more Slark, and everyone is back in the lobby. Okay, before the draft begins, I'll put on the Slark.
By the dog pact.
Hope people appreciate the Slark skin. It looks like we might be waiting a little while for Seasoned Alcoholics to come back. Probably a little debrief, a little clear the heads after that game 1. Oh, Cuso's ready. So unfortunately, I need to change the... Oh, that's a question. Do you remember who had first pick? Because I always forget.
By the dog.
OGs.
OGs had first pick. So that
OGs
means
were first pick in Dire, I believe.
first pick and Dire, so that means Seasoned Alcoholics are first pick and Dire as well. So that's Manual and Dire.
By the dog pact.
I think that's it. Okay. Fortunately for
See what
Slark
the
and
pool gives us
Joyers, we now have to look at the draft. Talk about that.
All right.
Huskar's back again.
Huskar is back
As
again.
is Ursa.
I feel like we've lost to a Huskar, but I feel like it's not been a good tournament for Huskar. I think he's lost most games.
Nature's Prophet is back from his brief hiatus of showing up in every game.
10 seconds.
Or showing
I
up
think
in
he
the
was in the
draft.
last. No, he was in. Nature's Prophet was available in the last game as well.
Starting in 5 seconds.
was he? I
Yeah,
must have missed
I'm
it.
surprised. This is what I was saying. I was like surprised no one picked him. Like there was. Oh, okay. Alcoholics immediately banning him. Good, get rid of him. I think is it because he's Universal Hero? Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the one downside, but a downside of this tournament format is like the Universal Heroes are just going to pop up more because there are simply fewer of them. So if there's 7 of each category, Universal Heroes are going to pop up more. I feel like Magnus has popped up, and there's a Techies in the pool, so Door can be happy. Slark is in the pool. Come on, guys.
10 seconds left.
Maybe
Some
that was
interesting pos ones in this pool.
5 seconds.
Sniper,
You got the
Voids.
Muerta, you got the Medusa.
Radiant gets command.
2 very annoying shooty heroes.
Yeah, I feel like
Also,
OGs would rather have Muerta as a pos 4. I feel like Flowzone's just kind of better at casting Muerta's spells than Larry in the most charitable
that
way
is
possible.
true.
And like Flowzone has done a lot of work on a pos 4 Muerta. Like I don't know who it was against. It might have been against like GFG or is it T-side, where someone was like playing a mag and they caught like a 4-man RP, but then they couldn't skewer them anywhere because Flowzone had put up the spinny ghosts
the ghost
of
from hell, yeah.
the ghost from hell, quite literally, and the AOE silence was stopping the Magnus from doing anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
another example of one of those heroes that's potentially an early flex pick if that were to
Yeah, exactly. Like
ban the Abaddon again.
learning about him. Maybe they don't like him.
He is a very good hero.
He's good. He's a
Big
good hero,
Abaddon
but maybe
fan.
it's like a personality thing. They don't like him. They're kind of like anti-dire ghosty fellas. Like no Spectre, no Goat, no Abaddon.
10 seconds.
I guess the next ban would be Muerta. That would be my guess if they.
5
But it's
seconds.
OGs, so they won't.
4, 3, you get it.
Ban Sniper on Season Alcohol.
Will
Interesting.
they
I
commit to banning the spooky heroes?
hope they do. But if you're listening, Larry, please ban a spooky hero.
Pugna also pretty spooky, but
Pugna's
pretty
pretty
bad.
spooky. Yeah.
Visage, I guess. is
I
kind
think
of spooky.
Visage would definitely be the spookiest. I think are the ones left. I mean, also,
Spookier than Muerta?
I feel like yeah, okay, Void's kind of spooky.
Heroes to choose from.
Void's
Yeah,
kind of
he's got
spooky.
no eyes. That's kind
Yeah,
of
it's
spooky.
creepy. He's got that mouth of Sauron mouth as well, which is kind of like comfortable to look at.
Faceless Void is a hero for me that I've never really liked
10
what he
seconds.
looks like. I think when you think, oh, Faceless Void, it's going to be some Lovecraftian nightmare.
Hmm.
Nah, it's just a guy with no eyes. It's
I
like,
well, actually, we pop out briefly because I think I have. Okay, they picked up a Medusa.
he has some decent
Versus-
cosmetics. I think.
sorry,
are you
I'm
thinking
gonna-
of the one with the tentacle mouth? Or?
No. I'm going to show you the one I have. We have the one with the.
Face your
Oh, not this one. Oh, I don't have it. Which one's the one with the spooky
Oh,
like?
that one's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, the Augur of Oblivion. That's the Faceless Void right there. You've got like the Doctor Who like theme thing in the background, like as the face. Like that's a Faceless Void. Like this kind of dude with a face.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just a guy.
I don't.
With,
I'm
who's
not
kind of
flexing.
purple
I'm
and
not
has
flexing skins I don't own.
Nah, they're picking up with the of that Muerta as we thought
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, I think that's like a OG staple because multiple of their people play it, and it's a good hero. I think it's a
Darkseer, also very good, very fun hero.
yeah. It's a fun hero, but I feel like
5 seconds.
it's really easy to do badly on Darkseer. Like it requires a lot of skill. I think more than your typical offlane. It's not like Tide Blink Ravage or Axe Blink Call. Like you need to be really strategic about where you dump the wall to try and get like as much utility out of it as you can. Because like if you've ever seen like a bad Darkseer, you just ignore the wall. It does nothing. But good Darkseer,
Yeah.
absolute nightmare to play against. I haven't decided what category Time Twister's Darkseer is in yet. I know Larry's Darkseer is something I don't want in my pub games, but
Radiant's up.
time will be generous. Yes, Slark picked!
Hey!
Slark picked! Slark Gamers! It was all rigged. That's why I was pulling up the replay. It's all rigged.
Slark and Deucer. What's going on here? Is this a Deucer
Oh,
one and Slark's doing something
oh.
weird, or
Show me offlane Deucer or support
10
Deucer.
seconds.
This was something that Vesper from like Halo 3 did during GTI, which was just like support Deucer, and it was surprisingly good because the hero like take away everything like you think about like the damage from it. Like it's just a really tanky hero in lane that has a lot of free
wow.
harass. Okay,
Dire
all the spooky heroes creeping
all the
back into
spooky,
that?
spooky. The legendary Piba Leshrak making a second appearance in the Masters. But yeah, so I will shill for support Deucer because it kind of throws the enemy off
10 seconds.
because they're thinking, oh, like Deucer, time to pick up some like counter Medusa picks like AM, and then it's like, oh, it's a pos 5 Deucer, we just like thrown AM into the worst AM game possible.
I guess it's true. It's a little bit like Naga Siren, where
Yeah.
you can just use it for the ult almost. Obviously, I think Deucer offers more potentially in some respects than a support Naga does, but
Now, I don't know how effective OG's draft is going to be, but I do like it because Huerta has the innate, which means that she can always attack ethereal targets. So Pugna gets a free pass to decrepify whoever he wants. Like, normally I have to shout at my support Pugna, please do not decrep the target we're punching. But now you can decrep them, you can shoot them to bits. Or Leshrac just annihilates them.
What is going on? With
Oh, I like this. No. There's a very clear height differential going on. You've got the tallest hero going down to the shortest hero. This is great. This is great work from Seasoned Alcoholics. Like, just showing like the reverse missing link.
10 seconds.
Going from tallest to shortest.
Does feel like a bit of a pub draft where there's been a bit of an
Yeah.
argument about who's playing POS 1. And
Yeah,
normally
I've-
somebody would get very, very
There's a-
angry and then just walk down mid immediately and then
Yeah, this
probably
is
say some slurs in Russian or something.
very questionable. Like, I feel like you've got 3 carries, 4 if you want to include Tiny. I guess Tiny support if you're being generous. I don't know where these heroes are going.
Welcome to Dota.
Okay, interesting. Got the blue draft
Interesting.
coming out from Radiant. Well, blue and greenish. I like the blue. I like the height differential. I don't know which one I like more.
In my mind, this is Muerta and her
Wait.
small son Pugna. That's
Yes. You will give him a second scoop of ice cream, otherwise we'll fire a complaint on Glassdoor. I don't like the Luna pickup, not because like it's about it fits the theme of the bluey green heroes quite well, but I just think Luna's kind of trash right now. It's not very good. And it will struggle into Lifestealer because Lifestealer just shrugs off all that magic damage.
Is this a case of there's no better option because Jack Alex picked all the cores?
Yeah, I mean, if that's always a
Maybe
look at
that's
it,
the strat. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
just-
the strat. We pick all the POS 1 heroes, so there's none left for OGs to play.
snipe them all. Okay, well, some interesting drafts coming out for the last of these best of 2 games.
Get ready.
So on the side of OGs, we have Laurel Llama on the Luna with Moonstorm, Hebo on the Leshrac, Time Twister on Darkseer, Vi on the Pugna, and Flowzone on the Muerta. Meanwhile, on the side of Seasoned Alcoholics, we have Dragon on the Medusa, MXR on the Lifestealer, Reload on the Lion, Cuso on the Slark, and Squelchy on the Tiny. Wait, is this a mid-Tiny? Wait, you oh my goodness, what is this draft?
No more games.
They have cooked. I think they've overdone the cooking, and the cooking is now burnt. You've put Tiny mid, and you've...
All right, everybody.
You know what? When this gets to an hour and a half, I'm going to be the one that has egg on my face when Seasoned Alcoholics Drafts takes off and dominates the map with their 4 carriers.
I mean, it's kind of what I said for the last game, where if you're that hellbent on picking the Ricky, you just pick
Yeah.
somebody who can try and drag the game out for you, so you have 4 cores. Maybe that's the plan.
Maybe. I feel like you still haven't necessarily picked that hero that's actually going to defend high ground, though, because, like, Slark has to go into melee to punch creeps, and I guess Lifestealer does as well. But, you know what, maybe OGs will forget how to push from half an hour ago, and just let them cook. Let them get all their farm they need.
I think this could be interesting.
Could be an interesting game.
You can't cheat that.
Okay. Now I did say to Peebo before the match that I was going to watch mid for at least a little bit, like breathe down his neck. But annoyingly, he doesn't have the caster's curse, which is when I know Peebo's watching me last hit, I miss every last hit, but he seems to be getting most of them. Got all of them. Fair play to him. You know what? I'll look away. Slark Pos 3 and Lifesteal. I don't know which one is which. Like, is it Slark 4? Assuming Slark 4?
That's an Arco-Syndicalist lane. They're going to share
Yeah.
the last hits equitably.
Of course, of course. True communism has been achieved in the dire off lane. Yuso trying to man up and fight Vi. Fortunately, he seems to be getting stat checked by the little skeleton man.
It feels like quite a good. Like I really love Pugner. I don't think he's necessarily a very good 5, but this seems like an absolutely brilliant situation for him because there's 2 heroes that he can just right click with impunity,
Well, he can, yeah.
and there's basically nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
They're not even that great. There aren't the right clicks necessarily, but he's got decent range, and there's like, oh, he's just gonna.
He's so
just
fast as
walk
well.
in.
Like he's 330 move speed. Like, what can you do? What can you do? Meanwhile, in the top lane, you've got Flow Zone and Time Twister. I will say, I did wish after you made the comment about like Muerta and her skeleton son that they lane the Pugner and the Pugner and the Muerta together. Oh, picked up. Reload.
Speaking of the Muerta.
Tasty kill by the Muerta.
Well, the Luna's been gone on as well.
So what's happening there? Have they found her? Have they found a Luna?
She's able to walk away.
Gets away this time. Although to be fair, this Slark's got a lot of essence shift. No way. Okay, Vi doesn't die. Yusa doesn't die. No one dies.
Denying the Nether Ward as well.
Good deny, Vi. Vi getting gone on again. Misses the pounce. Still goes for a little scratch. A lot of last hits on this Lash. 2 minutes, 18 last hits is quite big. Crash landing facet for Tiny. Oh, I think Squelchy was talking about this. I don't know, maybe not been Squelchy, but apparently like he was having trouble in a ranked game, and a Immortal Tiny did a strange build where they no one leveled Tree Toss. That apparently was like really effective, like the Avalanche Toss combo. Darkseer has been found in the top lane.
That's a good kill on the Darkseer.
Good kill on the Darkseer, yeah.
This is surely somewhat of a, correct me if I'm wrong, this is surely like a very, very old sort of Tiny build, isn't it? Where you just go Avalanche Toss and then just try and mess them up with that.
That's what I think as well. Like, it's really old, but I don't know if it's necessarily bad. So, they did change Tiny a while back, which is... Oh, Slark died.
It's not going down.
And Lifestealer's narrowly escaping death. Yeah, so they changed it. Used to be like the Tiny Toss combo with the Avalanche, because Avalanche used to do double damage to units that are being tossed, but they removed that.
Yeah.
And it used to be for a while that you made up for this by having like the really cool Crash Landing facet, which just like did an extra 40% magic damage out of nowhere.
Interesting build on the Pugner, I think, here, going 1-1-1.
Yeah.
But I think necessary to be able to decrep people so they can't mess up the
True.
Luna.
I think as well
And
you
the
want
Nether
like...
Ward.
Oh, Larry's getting gone on bots.
Reasonable damage.
Just decrep him and walk away. Yeah, I think that's the play. I guess this is why... Oh, lovely bit of body blocking coming out from Kuso. Scratching Larry down. Unfortunately, Close Zone's rotated. It's now looking for some kills.
The Ghost from Hell coming in.
Nice dead shots. Back away from my son, says Muerta. Can't come here and hurt him. Blood Grenade coming out. Slark might be going down here.
Ooh. Looks like he...
Oh, nice dead
getting
shot.
in with top.
Very good. Very good. Lovely rotation from Flow Zone.
Ooh, the Tiny very, very nearly going down to Peebo mid.
Ah.
Bottling back.
I feel like this is a matchup that should be very Lesh favoured, I think. Especially with the facet choice that Lesh has gone for. Like, you've got a lot of magic damage coming out. And I don't think Tiny can really do anything to stop that. Like, it's getting denied heavily as well, which is... Fortunately, Flow Zone's come in, and this is probably a dead Tiny right here. Tiny getting melted. There's a really nice rotations coming out from a pos 4. Like, I feel like if I had to give an award, I feel like Flow Zone would definitely be one of the top pos 4s of the tournament. Like, just doing all these rotations, and like, if you've ever played a pub game with him, he just does it without being asked. Like, he will just go to another lane and be like, "Oh yeah, let's do something. I have a timing. Let's do something now."
Yeah, definitely been a very good player this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, OGs as well having a very, very good push here as well between like the Luna, the Leshrac, and the Pugna.
Yeah, again, they've kind of picked up this very heavy push draft, and Peebo's tower diving mid. He's going to struggle to try and find Tiny. Unfortunately, doesn't get the toss away and melts the Tiny under the tower.
You can't cheat.
Just walking down the Tiny, basically. Though.
Yeah, fortunate side effect of Flash. Like, normally, like, the counter would be, like... I feel like I'd scrap everything, buy Blade Mail. Like, because Lesh hates Blade Mail, and it just ruins the hero. Like, I think I did this when I was getting absolutely bullied by, like, an Immortal Lesh when I was playing Clink's mid, and I was just like, you know what, fuck you, I'm buying Blade Mail. And, like, I convinced the rest of my team to buy Blade Mail as well. And, like, that guy was going, like, godlike, and then immediately fell apart. It's like, yep,
Slight getting got near the Wisdom Room.
It looks like they're going to go on to reload top as well. Oh, has an interaction with the Ghost. Unfortunately, the Mana Snake not catching onto Darkseer, but Person doesn't seem to care. It's going for a little bit more. Might be costing for it there. See, this is what I thought. Mark having a creep, having a look. He's going for Tranquil Shoes.
But Leshrac's turned up.
Where's Leshrac? Where did he turn up? Oh, he turned up top. Oh, he's going down? He's out of mana. Could be trouble for Leshrac. Unfortunately, doesn't get the bonus crash landing damage. The haste getting him out as well. Big surge. Big surge. Surging all over the place.
Very good save there by Time.
Really good save by Time. Yeah. I guess the Medusa has a few last hits. Like, this is a very dominating performance from Peebo's Leshrac. Okay, they're going on to Larry bot lane with the Lifestealer, coming out with a little scratch. Unfortunately, doesn't quite have the damage to do anything at the moment. What do you do? Oh, Time dropped to wall.
Yeah, walled, and then the enemy team just walked away from it, I think.
Oh, and Peebo's tower diving top.
A very dead Medusa.
Very dead Medusa.
Getting sucked to death by the Pugna.
Yeah. Very quick Blink Dagger from the Leshrac. They immediately picked that up. Sub 10 minutes. I'd be very happy with this performance right now.
Dire's top tower is really taking a beating. If you're in the vicinity of Dire's top tower,
And they're going on the Slark, it looks like, and oh, that is a very unfortunate.
Can't get away from that Leshrac damage.
You can't at all. Tiny's very poor in terms of levels by comparison. Level 9 Lesh, level 6 Tiny. And they're doing the same thing they did last game. They rotate people in early. They know that Seasonal Alcoholics needs a little bit of time and farm to catch up. Oh.
And the Tiny getting killed for his trouble.
Yeah.
Not even
just
able to
pressures a tower. Like, what do you do in this situation, I guess? Like, I get it's quite demoralizing, I guess, because you've got this support, like Slark and the Pos 3 Lifestealer. So the only people that can actually like kind of make plays happen are Tiny and Lion at this point. Like you can't do anything else. Like the Slark needs 6, Lesh, so the Lifestealer needs items and money.
It definitely feels like they've got a bit of a problem, sort of decisively initiating onto this OG's lineup.
Yeah.
And where you have situations like that where it's one guy trying to pick somebody off. If that Darkseer is either the one being gone on or is anywhere near there, they're just going to rush them right out of there. They're not going to get them.
Trying to coordinate a kill on this Leshrac. But I don't think you have the damage, lads. Like, he's got raindrops and 1,000 health. And you don't have Lion 6, so the most damage you're outputting is from, like, what? Like 600 magic damage-ish? Oh, nope. Coming in now. Vi tanking the tower. What a toss. Might find the Werta. Nope, Werta pops ult, she's fine. Tiny might be going down as well. Running him down. Oh, goodness me. Not the way you want to be spending a Thursday evening getting run down by a Leshrac.
And again, time
Yeah.
just able to run away from the two heroes there despite getting locked down.
Yep. I think that's Darkseer for you.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get Disappointment on sort of playing Darkseer. Hero.
Dyer's middle tower is stone dead.
I like that hero. He's one of the heroes in my admittedly small POS 3 pool that I play.
Lifestealer's camping inside the level 4 Slark. Oh, and he's being tower dived now. Oh, nice leash. Leap away from the lash. Don't think you can turn though, even with that lovely leash. Slark making its getaway. And now they're pressuring the tier 2 with the Pugner and the...
Oh, running into the Luna there.
Fortunate. Looks like Squelchy has been found at the back, diving the tier 2. And you can't do anything about it. It's so unfortunate. Lifestealer's
Yeah, it
climbed up.
doesn't feel like a good game for that Tiny.
This is a rough one.
If Dyer doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower, there's not going to be a
Yeah, this may be slightly cooked in the draft, as the kids say.
Man, Radiant does not like Dyer's bottom tower.
Don't really have the damage at the moment to stop OGs just from running away with it.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Radiant's middle tower is
If it ever gets too unbearable to watch, I'll switch back to the Slark play.
things are looking dire
Just in case.
for Dyer's bottom top. Wow, that was unintentional. Forget I said
That will be our... What was that, like,
is in trouble.
Soviet thing they had on the... Oh, looks like they found the Darkseer.
Not going to be a tower.
When there was like a Soviet coup happened, they played like... Was it like Black Swan Ballet? Candle Ballet?
Swan Lake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Swan
it was
Lake, that was it. Yeah.
When the
that's
sort of attempted coup
Yeah.
happened, when
Yeah.
Gorbachev was... Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be our Swan Lake. We'll just put the Slark stream up if it ever gets too painful, like too NSFW. Let's switch over to net worth now. Yeah, as you expect, like Leshrac storming ahead in net worth. Luna's had a relatively free game as well, and like all three of the Radiant cores are well ahead right now. Lion can't seem to find his 6. He's going to get... Oh, misses the suck. 2 fights happening at once. They're trying to run down the Lifestealer, who will get away. Climbs inside the Tiny. He's away. Unfortunately missed the vacuum onto Lion.
Yeah, everybody's walking away, it seems.
Yeah.
Which... Oh no, Lion's getting caught out. Spoke too soon.
Fortunate Lion, and now we got a pause coming up from Larry. BM pause, I want to say. Like, that poor Lion's already having a bad game. Don't need to make it worse. I mean... Sorry, I'm very sorry to hear your heart rate's going crazy, Super Pie Bro. Wish you well. Your hospital stay. Just for you, I would put on the Slark clip. Oh, you've lost someone?
Oh.
But I think it was disappointment. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate not having level 6 by 14, almost 15 minutes. Very painful spot to be in on any POS 4. I'm curious who's like should be calling the shots right now. Like, I'm curious what the morale is like in the Seasoned Alcoholics camp. You got 2 stand-ins.
I'd be very interested to see what the plan was with this draft and whether it was let's try and drag the game out. But I don't think there's enough there to. It's putting an awful lot on Lion's shoulders to be the guy that's trying to sort of effectively be the conduit through which that happens, and I don't think
Yeah.
Lion's really the hero for that.
一拳超人他来了呀！
I do agree with Seasoned Alcoholics here. I think they didn't need to pause for Vire. They should just let it play on. It might be more sporting to play without the Pugna for a few minutes.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
This reminds me actually, like, did you ever like play football in like primary school / secondary school?
Yeah,
Like, for a school team and stuff. Like, I think like there was one time where we were missing. I think we were a guy down, and then the opposing school had like another person, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, don't worry. This guy could just play on our team." I'm like, how can he be trusted?
Oh no, they
Like, how can he be trusted? Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, but like, why are we letting this guy do our goal kicks? This guy is like, he plays for the other school. Like, just because he's like wearing our uniform, like our little like sports vest, doesn't mean like he's gonna play for us any better.
Yeah, his loyalties are just going to completely 180.
Exactly.
So,
This is what I was saying.
I would die
It's
for
like,
this school now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, you won't. Okay, listen, they're
My
gonna make a,
memories of that stuff are mostly around. Oh no, it looks like that Medusa is not long for
that
this world.
Medusa is very cooked. Just being worn down by the Iron Shell. Lovely avalanche coming up from Squelchy, but now they've got the Leshrac on the backline. They don't really have the damage to deal with it.
Yeah, having to
can-
take the long way home, otherwise it's very much out of the frying pan into the fire, running away from
Yeah.
the Dark Seer and into the loving embrace of Leshrac with everything
Exactly.
turned on.
And I feel like Leshrac is a very cold lover. Like, if you've ever played the hero, it's very rude. It doesn't like people.
I like Leshrac. I don't really play many mids, but he's one that I do like.
I think this is a
Necro.
masterclass on how to play Leshrac, like at least the way you're meant to be playing him these days, which is you rush Blink Dagger with the Isenthropy asset and just run down us, like you do this kind of like ambitious plays where you just run down supports and pray you have enough damage before they can really react to it.
Just blasted core.
Yeah, I guess I feel like you can buy anything on Lesh at this point. Like, you're so far ahead. Like, you can make a 5,000 gold mistake and get away with it. Okay, it seems like they're just hammering away at the Dyer's top tower now, and there's again, like, I think unfortunately this is with the supports you drafted. There's nothing you can do about it because his Lark can't go in clear waves, and your line he's maxed the mana drain, so he doesn't have the levels in Elspite to go in clear waves. So you got to kiss your ranged racks and your melee racks goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the net worth at the moment, out of the top 6 heroes, 5 of them,
Yeah.
there's only one Dire
Yeah.
hero in there, and it's the Medusa.
Yep. I mean,
And the POS 3 Darkseer has almost
Okay.
with more than
okay,
1,000 gold
Medusa
on
may take a tier 1. Come on, Medusa, take the tier 1. It's so worth it. It's not a complete loss if you take an enemy tier 1.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom
It means you can get completely destroyed. Hell yeah.
Radiant's sturdy bottom tower was built to withstand
Who's got the 1 kill? It's online. Okay, well, just a straight run up then by OGs into the Alcoholics mid lane.
And again, like last game, I think that there's not really much they can really do into this push.
Yeah, and also I've just noticed a good point raised by Duck in the chat, which is Slark hasn't leveled Dark Pact, so can't dispel any of the stuff, all the silences, all the stuns that are put on it.
That
so
is a very good point.
There's a choice. Squelchy, no. I'm sorry, Squelchy, you didn't realise you were part of the meme draft. Oh, Leshrac diving tier 4s at 18 minutes. And just getting away with it.
And can just be healed by the
This is very much the quickest game of the tournament. I do not need to look this one up. Like, this will be the quickest game of the tournament by far. Oh, Time Twist has been found on the backline.
But yeah, but I don't think he cares. He's
Don't
just going
think
to
he
turn it
cares. He
around
doesn't
and they're going to kill
really,
them both.
They're going to kill them both. Oh, Slark caught.
Oh, that was
Beautiful play.
Yeah.
Really nice blink dagger by
Blinky
Time
gets the
to.
path of that.
Yeah, nice. He gets away. Oh, Depth Shroud trying to get away. Bit of Roadrunner and nice bit of juking by the QSO. Jumps into the Radiant. Oh, you have a vacuum time. Unlucky. Unlucky. Meanwhile, at the tier 4s.
Big Cloud fans, it would appear, seasoned alcoholics. They got the Depth Shroud this game. They had the Cloud from Ricky last game.
Yep. By risky maneuver, running down to 10 health. Like these guys, you're gonna double the enemy team's kills if you die here. Nice catch. Ooh, this is good. Oh, the Leshrac dies! He only took 5 of them.
Ooh, wow,
it only took 5 of them. Only took 5 of them. They just had to believe hard enough. Can they hold? Here it comes. Here comes the classic OG's throw. Okay, Luna to fall as well. Darkseer is showing up late. Doesn't have the wall ready. Can they do it? Okay, yes. Yes, come on, Lifestealer. Come on, guys. You can do it, I believe.
Oh,
Smoke. It's a bit too close. Oh, the root! No! That connected.
oh my god.
That root connected. That root connected. I believe.
Oh, definitely you have to watch the replay on that.
Well, yeah. Let's load up the replay of the Slark replay again.
It's just a picture of Slark.
Slark. Yeah, I mean, we could show QSO what nice Slark skin looks like right now, here and now. This is Dagon picked up by Lion. This is a very much Nero fiddling while Rome burns kind of item build with the Dagon. Like, you've already lost. You already know it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Time to have a bit of fun with the Dagon. Because to be fair, Radiant are squishy. Very squishy lineup.
Inspired by their jump on the Leshrac. Everybody sell your items, buy Dagon.
True.
Fire them all at the track.
I think honestly, 5 blade mails would just be the strat. There's no strength heroes here. You can't out tank them. Just blade mails. Just make them regret jumping on you. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, it feels like the Tiny really wanted one earlier with the number of times that he was just getting dived behind towers by the Leshrac.
Yeah. Okay, going on to Time Twister, misses the root, stun catches, doesn't quite have the damage to deal with, and he runs away. OGs are playing this very safe. They've seen that they are in fact mortal, and they're going to pick up an Aegis of the Immortal to try and deal with it. Oh, almost. Come on, Roche. Give Roche a small win. He needed that. He needed that money from the Lesh kill. Oh, and Darkseer has been found somewhere.
Looks like Radiant's top tower is getting torn down. That's best. Radiant's top tower just got demolished.
Okay. Looks like Medusa's couriers. What's she trying to buy here? I do respect the gumption to keep taking the game seriously by going for these like sneaky secret shot plays. There's a TPing top, trying to catch on to the Lifestealer. Lifestealer's just going to run away. This is... Oh, Rod of Atos coming out. Kills the creep. Can they... Oh, and they pop this Lifestealer? Can they do it? Yes, they do. Very nice.
Yeah, briefly line of sighting them, but then just catching up with them and getting him. Oh, going on the Leshrac
well, it's good. It's a good time to fight. I mean, there's no Merton, there's no Luna. If you can't win the fight now, you're never going to win it. Okay, A just popped. Nice, good start. Good start to the fight.
Using... I suppose it's only the Lion ult, I think that...
Yeah.
Oh no, tell a lie, they must have already used that a good while ago. It's still 130 seconds cooldown at level 1.
Oh, they find the Lesh. They found all the Dire Heroes hiding in this little gap. Oh, what a cone! What a dead shot.
Feels like a very now or never situation for
I think
the Dire.
I think that passed like 10 minutes ago when they lost their first lane. This is a never or die with sword in hands or dice like. killed in your beds situation. Like, I'm not sure how you really deal with this. Like even if you had like equitable net worth, like I feel like OG's heroes at this point in time just do more with it.
It's in the grave with the diabolic edict pulses still going off around them as they're lowered into the ground.
Yep. Yep, that's going to punch the buildings. Oh, Fear coming out onto the Lifesteal. Lifesteal's going SMY first item. They do a stun onto Lesh. Lesh running in with... Oh, the Bloodstone! Ripping through Medusa.
Medusa died very quickly.
Yeah.
Does not have buyback either, is about 30 gold short.
Okay, nice toss stun. Fortunate performance. I feel like there's no shame in calling this one, lads. This is painful.
And they do. Yeah.
They do, right.
Well fought, but
I think well fought game 1. This has been diabolical game 2.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great. Here comes the comeback. And the engine falls. Okay, I might need to double check the time because 26 minutes feels like the quickest game of the tournament, but it might not be. But feel grim for even saying those words. It's,
definitely up there.
Not the most pleasant viewing, I have to say. Like, did feel like a scene like in the early part of a boxing movie where like the protagonist just gets beaten up over and over and over, and they're spitting out like a bloody tooth, and it just doesn't get better for about half an hour. Right, let me pass this couch. Yeah, very dominating performance by OGs. If anyone didn't think they were back, they are back with vengeance right now. That is very dominating. So, two very there were glimmers of hope in game 1 for the Alcoholics, but like game 2 was just shut out and shut down from minute 0 effectively. Like early lane starts, like just coming to rotate rounds, siphoning off all XP from the map so the Slark wasn't level 6 by 15 minutes, like absolutely taken to the cleaners. It's the only way of describing it.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to know what the plan for that Slark was. I kind of get putting the Lifestealer inside him and having him run at people and it being like a Lifestealer deployment mechanism, but it doesn't feel like he's doing too much on his own.
Yeah.
But nor did they really seem to be trying to prolong the game to try and bring him online as an extra core either. So, whether that was even their intention in the first place, I don't know.
Yeah. So, unfortunate performance from Seasoned Alcoholics. I'm going to update the standings now. I think this means that OGs are certainly through to in the top spot, probably drawing with Red Bar guys at the moment. I might be wrong. Yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah, I think OGs, they're the ones to watch this tournament. 10-4, top of the standings at time of writing. I think certainly got a spot in the top 3 for the rest of the tournament. Going forward, it remains to be seen whether, I think almost certainly first place, so they're almost certainly in the grand finals, although we might need a tiebreaker depending on a few other matches. But yeah, so it's a rough one. To answer the question in chat, how many teams go to playoff? It is the top 3. Although I have said that if positions 3 and 4 have like the same number of wins, I will do a tiebreaker for a tiebreaker. But yeah. Rightio. I'm not sure what could be gleaned. I suppose we could have a chat with someone if they would like to come forwards. Like if someone from the Alcoholics wants to say hello, just have a chat. We can have a chat. I don't think they're going to be coming back. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to have enough wins to get to the top 3. So they want to drop by, give us a chat, say how the tournament's gone. That'll be cool.
Am I correct? This is their last game to play. Or do
Yes,
they have
yeah.
another
This was the last series for both teams. Like, but at this point now, every team's played. Well, these two teams have played 14 matches. OG's 10 victories, 4 losses. Seasoned Alcoholics 6 victories, 8 losses. So this is their swan song. That was not really the game you want to go out on the tournament, unfortunately. But
It would definitely be nice to hear from Seasoned Alcoholics.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the way they'd have wanted this series to
Yeah.
go, but it's, again, as I've said
Yeah.
at the start, it's very nice to see
yeah,
a new team and new players in
yeah,
a competition like this. And they've definitely had some very strong performances prior to this. They're just unfortunate they're going up against one of the teams that look to be a lock-in for, if not the sort of final spot, at the very least the playoffs.
yeah.
Who've also had a very good tournament as well. OGs is definitely
Yeah, like they're
best
definitely like
performances.
yeah. No, I think this is definitely one of their top performances. Definitely ones to watch. You could probably you'd probably get good odds for them to just take the whole thing, like win the entire tournament. But could be still to play for, of course. There's lots of. I'm surprised at how close like the top 4 teams are, relatively speaking. Like, I think prior to the series tonight, like OG's, Red Barra guys, and T-side have all had 8 wins and 4 losses. And yeah, I guess now it's just kind of like ironing things out. Yes. Don't know if we're going to get anyone. It would be nice. So Saurian has actually corrected me about the shortest game. The shortest game was OG's first loss versus the 5 stuns.
Oh,
So the shortest game was OG's losing, which is that's the kind
really
of
is a turnaround.
Yeah, there's a little factoid. Yeah, no. We can do one more Slark while we wait to see if anyone from Alcoholics shows up. Look at that Slark skin. Doesn't look like anyone from Alcoholics is going to make an appearance, so go on then, OGs. Send your candidate. Hello.
Hello. How do you?
Yeah, it's all right. Like I feel bad for Alcoholics. Like that, it wasn't like a well fought game, exciting. Like that was just kind of painful to watch a little bit. Like I felt bad. I felt bad for them in that second game. That was brutal. Like I don't think I've seen Peebo pop off that hard in a long time. Like
Yeah, they did throw us off a little bit in the draft with the picks. We weren't really
Yeah.
sure what was going where.
yeah, we were confused as well. Like we thought it was like a tiny support, and then like I don't know, like a Medusa mid slot one lifesteal. It didn't like, and then the Slark went and the lifesteal off that safe lane. Like it didn't really make much sense. But I
Like,
suppose
when they picked the tiny, I think I've seen Scotchy play mid tiny before. I might be wrong.
yeah,
So I assumed it was going to be mid tiny, but I was expected to pick up
yeah,
like a regular offlaner last, and just the
Yeah.
lifesteal was not what I was
yeah.
expecting.
That's right. But they just picked too many carries. I feel they didn't really appreciate
Yeah.
how quickly you guys can just death ball a game. Right, I
Especially when you've
suppose
got, like,
maybe we
Ashrak,
could
Darksteel doing that thing.
maybe we could talk about like a tournament retrospective then, like because you guys are almost certainly like barring like you almost certainly tied first. I want to say like with Red
I
Bar
think
guys?
we're-
Because
I think
you're
we're guaranteed tied first with someone.
yeah guaranteed tied first with someone.
Assuming
So
that
maybe
someone
you could.
wins the game, which they probably will.
What's been your favorite series of the tournament? What's been your favorite games then?
Oh, I don't know. I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me look at the games.
Go for it. That's all right. We got time.
You got time? Where's he?
No. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Okay.
So funny. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I think.
Okay.
I think we like playing against.
Let's
you.
say
Historically, we've done badly in all our games against you. So I think, in terms of just feel good within the team, I think our games against you were probably the best. Like we came out of that feeling very happy with ourselves. So.
Any memorable moments? Any like favorite plays? Like any top clips?
My memory is not that good.
Okay, fair enough. Because if you rewatch tonight's stream, which I do not recommend, you're going to see a lot of replays of Slark, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I got that from the more Slark cam in the chat.
Yeah, more Slark cam in the chat. Like that is definitely the biggest blunder I've done so far. Yeah, Flo's Nagasaurus.
That was very good. And Flo's TPs, yes.
It's very good. It's good then.
Very good.
Okay, so let's optimistically, let's say hypothetically, Radbara guys and T-Sides are like the other two teams. Which one are you more scared of facing? Which one do you more wary of? Radbara guys or T-Side?
One of them we beat and one of them we didn't beat.
Yeah.
So that would probably be our general two. I think we're probably a lot more confident against Red Barrow guys now than we were when we played them last time.
Okay.
I think we've kind of ironed out a few things that we want in the draft.
Sure.
Also, like, I kind of knew Scorchy's hero pool, but not completely, whereas now I'm a bit more familiar with what he wants to play, so that helps.
That's fair.
It's just all over.
Yeah.
I think. And as well, like, Peebo had been out for a few games because he was busy a lot. So it's like playing with Peebo again. Yeah, it's just, and we got really bad hero pools. There's a lot that went wrong in those games. So I think we'll be looking forward to Red Barrow guys.
Okay, looking forward to Red Barrow guys. Okay.
T-Side, we beat them in the past, we can beat them again.
Okay, very, very, very confident. We love a bit of confidence. I will say, like, you got to respect T-Side. Like, they've come in like not knowing one another, and then they've been doing really well.
We had a lot of respect for them going into our games, but I don't remember what happened in the games exactly, but they felt I don't know. Maybe they're better at going late or something. I don't know. Like we didn't feel they necessarily played the best against us. We'll be looking forward to it.
Okay, that's very fair then. I guess doesn't really have any more. Let's. What do you think the tiebreaker should be? That's a good question. Like.
We could do Civ 5 Lek mod. I'd be down for that.
Civ 5 Lek mod. Okay, that's going into the no column.
Okay.
I was thinking 5v5 Pudge mid. I feel like that could be quite amusing.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
2 words. Ink and gold.
Ink and gold. Hell yeah. Nice game of Ink and Gold. That's a good one.
Within our team, someone from OG's in the Twitch chat. Does anyone know? Does anyone remember what we were discussing before the games about what we would like to see as the tiebreaker? Because we did actually have something.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick. Like I'm very excited because I feel like it'd be very boring just to say, one more game of captain's draft between the two teams. But like, I'm open to some suggestions.
I mean, I think we'd be down for that. Best of ones are always interesting, right? They're always always fun. So I don't think we'd be against that. But yeah, if I remember what it was that we discussed.
Yeah. Someone's asked about our upcoming series.
Yeah.
And we're playing against T-Side on Friday and Gubcord on Sunday.
Yeah. Need to beat them both.
Yeah, I mean, I think after we got pummeled by you guys, like 0-2, I've taken a much more kind of like Zen mode of approaching the tournament because I got quite annoyed. Like I don't like getting annoyed at the lads, but I got quite annoyed that those 2 games. I feel like we got kind of pipped in the draft quite hard. we didn't really have any heroes we were good at, like, coming up for us, and I was like, you know what? It's a coin toss at the end of the day. Like it's like if we get the heroes we're good at, we win the game. If we don't get the heroes we're good at, we lose the game. Like it's like you can't. I'm going in with complete kind of like peace, like just peace out with it.
Why don't you do what Peebo does and just like play mid clinks for the first time or whatever? Because his heroes are.
Oh, is that his first time playing mid clinks? It was really good.
I don't think it's his first time playing clinks, but
that was really good. No, I mean no, I think it was really good. Like
he just ran out of heroes.
No, I think.
Well, we were thinking of going and putting Magnus, but then the Huskar came out. So I should probably say in that first game we didn't actually mean to pick Lion. I meant to pick Disruptor and click the wrong hero.
Yeah, you couldn't have. Oh, it's fair. I don't think we would have noticed either way. To be honest, like we were too busy. We were talking about the Tinker cheese. We were talking about the who would win in the Tinker cheese versus the Huskar cheese.
I see. Yeah, we don't like cheese. Well, I like regular cheese, but I don't like like stretch cheese. You know. Yeah. I do like cheese though. Also, I'm really disappointed because I didn't manage. I had 4 eggs and I've only managed to eat 3 of them, so I've still got an egg left. But fortunately,
an egg.
Game 1 was short enough.
You got
eggs, yes, boiled eggs. But Game 1 was short enough that my eggs were still warm for between the 2 games. So
I'm sorry. I'm now having the weirdest mental image of you just like scarfing down boiled eggs during the draft now, like just kind of.
yeah, I was. Yeah,
going full like
your jaw, like
yeah. No, I was thinking like Denethor from like Lord of the Rings, where you just like choose one of those cherry tomatoes. Like, bring me more water, pods 4. Choose for an egg.
I make Peebo sing for me while I'm eating my eggs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I think we'll wrap up the stream there. We don't need to. Oh, the replay button. Oh, of course. Right. Yeah. It's fine. Sorry, there were issues with me trying to do replays, and which you will see if you watch the.
Was it just lots of Slack replays on purpose or by accident?
No, it was completely by accident. To be fair, we picked it up early because Tom's messaged me, which was really nice. But yeah. Radio, thank you for joining us on these last.
Thank you for casting us.
That's no problem. We had a lovely time actually, just shooting the shit. And we'll see you guys when I see you guys.
Yep.
Cheers, everyone.
See ya.
Good luck with the rest of your games.
See you later.